Join and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lindsay is in her closet. And is that really your robe, or as old ladies call them, house coats?
Yeah. So growing up, my grandmother had a house coat, and she'd always be like, "Can you go get me my house coat?" And so I call this my house coat.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother called them too.
House
coat. House coat.
House coat.
What
And
is it,
Kyle
like a
can't
robe?
wrap his head. He's like, "Well, how old are you? 80?" I'm like, "Well."
Yeah, my house coat and house shoes. My family never had slippers; they were house shoes.
Yeah, house shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
So, is it a robe or is it just a sweater?
Oh, it's just like a long sweater.
Oh, yeah.
And it was when I bought it specifically for being a house coat because it's like not a cute color. But it's comfortable.
Yeah, Jody has a friend who makes these yoga wraps, and she's a business where she sells yoga wraps, and Jody uses those a lot as a house coat
I love that.
because it's not as long as a robe and big as a robe would be.
Okay.
Yeah. This comes to like my knees.
Mm.
Man, who's ready for hot girl summer with your
Your house coat.
your house coat?
House coats and house slippers. House shoes.
I like to call it a long sweater. That really turns me on. What are you going to wear tonight? I'm thinking a long sweater. Something knitted.
Long house coat.
Just kidding. You're very cute in your house coat.
No, I'm okay with it. I've come to terms with it.
Did your grandmother also wear gowns? You know, my grandmother and my mom always wore like nightgowns.
Really?
And, and my mom does to this day because her mom did. It's like,
yeah.
They might have been onto something. Maybe,
And my
you know,
mom
maybe they
never
were.
wore pajamas.
yeah,
Always a gown and a house coat.
yeah.
Oh, the gown under the house coat.
Yeah.
Yes. And it had like buttons right here, and it was like usually white with like some floral patterns. Yeah. Not cute.
We always say that my mom looks like Blanche Devereaux walking through
Yes.
the room in her Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls.
Yes. Oh, man.
And you wear underwear under that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, I think you remove your brassiere, my dear, when you sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
All right. So
I'm stopping the trend, though, because I wear pajamas, like,
Yeah.
pants and a top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
Jody does.
Somebody's got. Yeah, Jody does too. You say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, loves cute pair of comfy pajamas.
matching top
Me
and
too.
bottom?
Yeah.
Always
Yes.
matching. Usually. Okay.
Yeah.
Formal
Always.
pajamas.
Huh?
Formal pajamas, like actual sets. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But they're not dressy. She
Yeah.
does have a couple of dressy pairs of pajamas.
Yeah.
I never refer to them as PJs or pajamas because I would have my Southern card taken away from me. True Southerners would never call them PJs
PJs.
or pajamas. It's pajamas.
Pajamas.
What about jam jams?
Yeah, or
Go get your jam jams on.
jammy hammers. Get your jammy hammers on. But then my grandmother, my Nana, would also have a certain type of gown that she would wear that she called a duster.
Yes.
Like a trench coat?
Yes.
But it was, I think, a thicker material, and it was, instead of the gown and house coat, it was just a gown that wasn't thin, that you didn't have to wear the house coat with it, right?
Yeah, and I think it was more in the winter, like you're saying, it was thick. So, yeah,
Duster.
Oh,
that's
man.
crazy.
So hot. No.
I know. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
Our Gregory Jewelers is traveling thousands of miles to Antwerp, Belgium to buy diamonds directly from the diamond capital of the world. As a master IJO jeweler, we're going to personally pick from the incredible inventory of Antwerp's vaults to bring back the best selection and value to our customers. Let our Gregory Jewelers know your heart's desire, and we will find it in the heart of the diamond industry during our upcoming trip. Are you ready to be part of Antwerp's 500-year tradition of making diamonds sparkle? Our Gregory Jewelers is here to help make your diamond dreams come true.
At tjriggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type tjriggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, tjriggins.com.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Peyton's Promise is our charity that helps people in need when that need arises. But it would not be possible without great sponsors. Sponsors like Table and Twine. Order your locally prepped meals at tableandtwine.com or the Johnson Group Commercial Cleaning. Find them at tjriggins.com/clean.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Lindsay was on my mind yesterday afternoon because she's told that story about how when she was in high school, I think, she would drive her brothers to school and made them sit in the back seat. Did I have that right?
You've got it absolutely right.
But you shared a detail recently that they sat in the back seat, and what was in your front seat?
My makeup.
Yeah, her caboodle.
Mm-hmm.
She had a caboodle there, which I didn't know much about. But yesterday, I'm just scrolling through. Do you know who inspired the creation of the caboodle?
No. It's a tackle box for makeup, though.
It's a tackle box for makeup. And it was created because somebody saw Vanna White in the 80s walking around outside of the set of Wheel of Fortune, I guess, holding a tackle box. Uh-huh. And all the press was going, "Oh, Vanna, you going fishing? You going fishing? Where's your fishing spot?" And she said, "No, this is all my makeup." And the creators of the caboodle, I believe, were already creating these tackle boxes and just switched over and started making makeup cases. Vanna White is credited with the idea for the caboodle.
And that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Isn't that kind of crazy? And she never talks about that.
No.
If I inspired a product like that, please believe it would be my opening line at every party I go to. I'm the guy that invented, I inspired the ABC.
Yeah. And do you know how many times I will tell people that Ace and I are the ones that created adult kickball?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
I tell and nobody believes it.
Right.
Nobody believes it.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it, certainly. Who's the biggest doubter? Is it your wife?
No, she was there for it.
She was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't believe you?
Probably little friend Jenny.
Oh. She's a bit of a
She's
skeptic.
like, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to be credited for something. I don't have nearly as many phrases that you have had or ideas that people have stolen from you.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
People just stealing all the time.
Took action to protect those things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I say so many clever things, Riggins, that just catch fire. I mean, how am I'd be trademarking and copyrighting everything I say.
Yeah.
You know?
Be at that patent office 24/7. Yoo-hoo, I'm back. I got another gold mine for you.
It's like, there's TJ again, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I invented Bad Boyfriend Poker that radio shows all over America do now. And
That's true.
yeah, I invented that standing in Barnes & Noble.
What was it about Barnes & Noble?
I was buying a book, and I looked in there on the little sales table that they have right by the checkout. It was a book called My Boyfriend's Worse Than Yours. It was like $2. Really? And that title hit me, and I said, standing there in the Barnes & Noble, and I called Ace. When I walked out the door, I said, "Hey, what if we did a thing like this? Could this be a bit on the radio?"
Yeah.
We had two women, and each story is a hand of the poker, and whoever comes out with the worst boyfriend at the end wins the prize or whatever.
Yeah. Ace was like, "What the hell's Barnes & Noble?"
He's like, "Oh, I know. That's where I bought my blank journals."
Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, I'm Riggins, and I'm not a foot freak like those weirdos on the internet, but I am a freak about footwear. My dad sold socks for decades, and I know everything about feet. I'm not kidding. And now I'm super excited to tell you about Tico Socks, one of the most eco-friendly outdoor brands in the world. Tico socks are designed for all your adventures, running, walking, hiking, skiing, cycling. Experience the comfort and durability of Tico socks on your next adventure. Head over to tjriggins.com/deals and use promo code TJ to save 15% off your Tico socks order.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and the people at Cozy Earth are thrilled with all the people who have bought that bubble cuddle blanket that I've been promoting. And as you know, I get a special discount for you, the highest discount that any influencer gets, which is 41% off when you use the code TJ at checkout. People are also loving the bamboo bedding and pajamas. A lot of celebrities like those, but that doesn't matter. I like them. I'm the only celebrity you need to worry about. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Use the code TJ at checkout for that big 41% discount on everything at Cozy Earth.
The Week in Review is sponsored by Liqueur, the hangover solution. It's a drinking gummy containing DHM, a natural extract that can help you defeat the effects of having one too many cocktails. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and use promo code TJ at checkout to save 20% on your order.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
There's a video that has gone viral of a flight attendant, a male flight attendant, after his flight landed, I think in San Francisco. He goes into the overhead bin and pulls out his violin and starts walking up and down the aisle playing You Are My Sunshine to entertain the passengers while they wait to get to their gate.
Okay.
As you can imagine, some people love it, some people hate it.
I would not be. I think it's impressive that you can do that. I don't want that on my plane. I don't want that on my plane. I want
just
quiet.
Even for that few minutes that you're sitting out there waiting to get somebody to assign you a gate and get to the gate. And
Stay quiet.
I don't mean unload. Deplane. That's the proper term. You may deplane now.
Yeah, not for me.
Would you complain, or you would just wait to whoever was picking you up at the airport, and as soon as you got in, go like, "How about this?"
Yeah, I mean,
flight attendant trying to show off for everybody starts playing his violin.
I think it depends on how many cocktails I had on the plane, but I'd probably just keep my mouth shut and stew about it.
Yeah, but it wasn't loud. It wasn't a loud thing, but it was. He was just kind of meandering up and down the aisle, playing "You Are My Sunshine."
Sunshine, my only sunshine.
I
You would
kind of
love
like
that,
it. I
wouldn't
think
you,
it's
Lynn?
sweet.
Yeah.
I do. I love that, especially if my kids are with me. Like, give them something to do,
Mm-hmm.
to listen to. Sweet. And he means well.
Yeah, of
Does
course.
he mean
I
well,
think so.
or is he just trying to show off? See, I think that determines how a lot of people would feel about it. Is he just, it's like, look at me, look at me.
Well, I'm impressed with the violin player, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
But it's kind of
Yeah.
like, okay, you've got a captive audience. So this is, they can't run, they can't walk away.
Yeah. Now's the time. It's now or never.
Yeah. Because if he were terrible at it, then you'd be complaining, and go, oh, it was awful. Or if he just Foggy Mountain Breakdown, just ripping that fiddle up.
I guess maybe
Yeah.
that would be different if they were playing something cool like that and
Yeah.
really shredding. But like he's playing "You're My Sunshine." I'm like, oh,
Well, I can think of other instruments that would be way worse.
Yeah, if
sure.
he just pulled out a trumpet and started blasting that, because that would
Or
be
like
loud.
Or like an oboe.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard an oboe?
I
Mm-hmm.
think so.
Yeah.
Snake charmer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an oboe.
Yeah.
But because when those trumpeters in the mariachi bands hit, I mean it's loud.
Ear piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I like a mariachi band. I like that type of music, but not when I'm not expecting it.
Right.
When it's coming all of a sudden, and you're like, because I
Yeah.
get startled easily.
Yeah.
Very jumpy.
Uh-huh.
Or bagpipes. That'd be the worst.
Oh, that's the worst. That is the absolute worst. If there were a flight attendant that pulled out bagpipes and started playing them, I would say something. I would report him to the FAA. I hate bagpipes.
Yeah.
It's not pretty. It's just not pretty.
Whiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially
And
on a
loud.
plane. Yeah, you can't have lightly played. You can't have bagpipes as background music.
Yeah.
You know, the reason why they don't play that at the massage place.
Yeah.
You don't hear bagpipes.
This isn't relaxing at all.
They're getting a massage and a facial at the spa. It's like, would you like bagpipe music today? Or something to really relax you?
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and the people at Cozy Earth are thrilled with all the people who have bought that bubble cuddle blanket that I've been promoting. And as you know, I get a special discount for you, the highest discount that any influencer gets, which is 41% off when you use the code TJ at checkout. People are also loving the bamboo bedding and pajamas. A lot of celebrities like those, but that doesn't matter. I like them. I'm the only celebrity you need to worry about. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Use the code TJ at checkout for that big 41% discount on everything at Cozy Earth.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Every Monday, there's a fresh new episode of the TJ and Jody's House podcast, starring TJ and his wife, Jody. It's a look inside their lives, and you don't want to miss it. It's all brought to you by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress for more information. That's tjriggins.com/mattress.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, we just almost had a major accident in the workplace. I'm talking major. So Lindsay isn't here today. If she would have been here, we wouldn't have been as scared because she could have protected us. So Rob usually is working from home in his new home studio and all. And today was just Riggins and me in the studio and also in this building. Nobody starts in the building as early as we do. The building here, it's an office complex. It doesn't even open until 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Right. So we are quiet talkers, Riggins and I. Even if we're talking, you can hear everything around. Not the case if Rob's in here having a conversation or when Ace was here talking. They're very loud talkers. So we hear beep, boop, beep, boop. The door code from the outside door.
Yeah.
And we just froze and we looked at each other like nobody's really supposed to be here this time. Riggins says, "You got your gun?" And I'm moving toward it. And then the door coming into this room goes, doot, 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 doot. And I'm thinking, okay, well, nobody has the code to that door. Nobody's getting in here. And then the door opened and Rob walked in. We almost shot Rob.
Shot Rob.
Walks in with his work bag in one hand and a big old Ziploc full of leftover pizza in the other. What would that crime scene look like?
A big Monster energy drink, a bag of pizza, and just Rob laid out on the floor.
If they're having to chalk him.
Like,
Oh, man.
we barely got through the doorway.
And you know us, we'd be thinking, well, is that pizza going to actually be taken as evidence? Because we'll eat that.
We will eat that. Absolutely. But I was dead serious. I was like, get your gun. I was terrified. That was scary. Thank God we didn't kill Rob. Or that you didn't kill Rob. I would throw you under the bus right away.
Yeah,
I'm like, officer, I don't know.
He just
started shooting.
He just lost his mind. I knew Rob was coming in. I actually said, don't shoot. It's Rob.
He wouldn't listen. He just started firing.
Just blacked out.
Yeah, that was a tense couple of seconds right there.
Plus, I'm sick. I don't need to be messing with all this. I want to just get. And then my wife's making fun of me. Said, "I'm glad I got a 13-year-old back in the house because my voice is cracking, your voice is changing." She go, making fun of me, which I would never do. I would never do to her. I would never mock her voice. Ever.
Yeah, right. Never, ever. Is she a good, did she take care of you?
Yeah, I'm not a good let people take care of me, though.
Yeah.
I don't like to be waited on. It makes me uncomfortable, even when I'm sick. Like yesterday, she offered to make me some peppermint tea and bring it up to me. And I said, no, I'm fine right now. I got to come down in a minute anyway, and I'll make some. And I didn't. I just didn't. I actually got up and went down there and made it. For myself.
You made your own peppermint tea.
Yeah. I really wanted some of that leftover sugar cookie sleigh ride tea.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So my new thing is trendy, comfy two-piece sets. So like a sweatshirt, sweatpants, workout pants, a cute sweatshirt. Wear Playground has all of the comfy, trendy clothes. I'm obsessed with their clothing. I have a few things from them now, and I'm telling you, you have to check it out. It's not only great quality, but they're so comfortable. And the workout pants are not too tight around the waist, which I hate. They don't fall down while you're working out. You're going to love everything Wear Playground has to offer. So check out Wear Playground. Use code TJ for a discount. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you need anything when it comes to real estate, then you have to talk to our friends, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Why? Because they're the experts when it comes to anything real estate. They even fly all over the world and teach other people how to do what they do. Jody and I have always used the Temple team, and we love every one of them. Yes, even Kent Temple, and he and I get on each other's nerves from time to time, but still love each other. Make sure you tell them you heard about it from us. Go to tjriggins.com/Temple team for the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is doing more in 2025 thanks to you and great partners like Lily and Grace at tjriggins.com/LG. They help people love how they live in moments that matter. The Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team or 704-235-3000. Let them know TJ sent you.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Once again, I apologize for the way my voice sounds. I have been stricken with a deadly disease known as probably a sinus infection. Yet, very serious, don't laugh.
You're infected.
I am so infected. And I'm probiotics. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah, I'm probiotics, not anti. Riggins, did you see this this scuffle that has gone viral of the guy, two guys pushing and shoving each other about who's going to get the Pokemon cards out of the machine first?
No.
Yeah,
Tell me more.
It's two adults. And one of them found out that they were getting new cards in this machine. I don't know how they work. Do they have those, Rob, where you go up to a machine and get cards out of it at game stores and stuff?
In some places, yeah.
Okay. Well, this was San Francisco.
Oh, they definitely have it in San Francisco.
So this guy waited in his car hours to be the first one in there for the store to open. And the way I gathered the scuffle took place, the altercation was he got in there and one of the employees was taking his turn at the machine first as soon as they opened. And this guy was like, I've been waiting out there for hours. Just because you're an employee doesn't mean you get to go before I do. But it kind of does.
It kind of does, unfortunately.
But the employees should have gone over and done that before they opened the doors if he wanted to get. So he starts trying to push his way up to, and they start. It's not really like a good fight that you would see on X or something,
right?
Know?
But there's
all the videos I get on X are street fights.
I know it's getting bad.
The bully gets it.
Yeah, but there was some physical shoving and pushing. That's enough. And you said these people were adults. That can't be
well,
right.
I got to thinking, not too quick to make fun of them or anything, Riggins, but those things are now worth a lot of money. So maybe it was, you got to be a nerd really to be into Pokemans to begin with as an adult. But I think at this point, if you're trying to rush to get some new cards, it's because you're looking to make a living off of it.
Yeah.
Right? They're valuable now.
It's a business to you.
Yeah.
It's not just, I'm not taking these to play on Saturday.
Right. Which, by the way, I've found out why Rob is actually in the studio today, because he's not working his other job. He works for a real company in his other job, because he's taken the day off from the real company to go play in the Star Wars card game tournament today in the big city.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's in Uptown Charlotte.
Wow.
Convention Center.
Yeah, so Pokemans, Star Wars cards.
Fighting, vending machines, all the usual suspects.
I would rather have an employee ask me for the day off for their birthday.
Yeah.
Than to have to go, you can have, and I would, if Rob came and said, look, I need the day off to go play in the Star Wars, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay. But it would still kind of sting a little bit.
Sure.
But I would say, hey, he works hard, he's, whatever, he doesn't ask for much. But I think I would understand it more if it was just like, and I'm not going to do anything. I just want to sit around and celebrate me all day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rather than go play in a Star Wars card game.
Sure. And he's ready to play like a champion. He's got a bag of pizza and a Monster Energy.
Got that beard all groomed and straight.
My bag of cards.
Got a whole
bag of cards.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Ken Show Cocktails by RSRV Collective are premium non-alcoholic drinks. Now, they're crafted to deliver bold, sophisticated flavors inspired by classic cocktails, but with alcohol-free indulgence. Now, my wife Jody turned me on to this, and you can get a huge discount, 30% off right now, when you use the code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 30% off with the code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Our Gregory Jewelers is traveling thousands of miles to Antwerp, Belgium to buy diamonds directly from the diamond capital of the world. As a master IJO jeweler, we're going to personally pick from the incredible inventory of Antwerp's vaults to bring back the best selection and value to our customers. Let our Gregory Jewelers know your heart's desire, and we will find it in the heart of the diamond industry during our upcoming trip. Are you ready to be part of Antwerp's 500-year tradition of making diamonds sparkle? Our Gregory Jewelers is here to help make your diamond dreams come true.
Hey, it's TJ, and the people at Cozy Earth are thrilled with all the people who have bought that bubble cuddle blanket that I've been promoting. And as you know, I get a special discount for you, the highest discount that any influencer gets, which is 41% off when you use the code TJ at checkout. People are also loving the bamboo bedding and pajamas. A lot of celebrities like those, but that doesn't matter. I like them. I'm the only celebrity you need to worry about. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Use the code TJ at checkout for that big 41% discount on everything at Cozy Earth.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, guess who's back in the news? Octomom. Remember
really?
her name?
Oh, yeah, I remember. No, I don't remember her name.
Nadia Sulman.
Yeah.
Nadia Sulman.
She's a queen.
She's
a goddess.
She's got 2 new specials airing on Lifetime this week, and one is like Octomom Exposed, and the other one is Secrets of the Octomom. But she's been doing the press interviews, and her kids are, teenagers now. She's got 14 kids.
Right.
And remember, she had 6 kids already, and then she did IVF, in vitro fertilization, and got 8 more. It was the first set of surviving octuplets, I believe, or something along those lines.
Yeah, and she's gorgeous.
And I remember TJ going on and on about how beautiful she is, and people were very upset.
Yeah, that was trolling before trolling had a name.
Yeah, that really was.
I would do that with her and Farrah Abraham.
Sure, Teen Mom.
And then who was the Heidi
Montag?
Yeah.
Heidi Montag, yeah, Spencer Pratt's wife.
So basically, all of the celebrity or reality show stars that women didn't like, I would pump them up like they were the greatest.
Yeah, well,
because they made stars out of them. The women did.
Yeah, she says she never wanted the fame or attention. She said, that's why I sued the hospital, because they're the ones that made me become a public figure. I never wanted any of this. She actually comes across as pretty not crazy. She says, I wasn't ever unemployed. I was on disability. I worked in a psychiatric hospital, and I did what I had to do to feed my kids. And I don't know, she's trying to turn a new leaf, I guess.
But didn't she have that whole thing they reported on her about trying to look like Kim Kardashian and all of this stuff?
Yeah, she said she did some things that she's not proud of to make ends meet. And I think that probably includes like celebrity boxing with other women. And she was making appearances at strip clubs and things like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, did she do a nude something or another in a Penthouse or Playboy or something like that?
Something. But she says, I'm not proud of everything, but I was doing what I had to do.
Yeah.
So they now live in a 3-bedroom townhome in California with all her kids. Some of them have moved out. I believe so. Most of the octuplets and some of the other children. But she's back in the news. So Octomom is trending today, if you can believe that or not. Today is also National Employee Appreciation Day.
It is. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's also National Flapjack Day and National Tartar Sauce Day. So, hey, double them up. Put some tartar sauce on flapjacks, whatever those are.
Yeah, I never know the difference between flapjacks and pancakes.
It might be a regional thing. Everybody's just, I think McDonald's calls them, or they call them hot cakes. Hot cakes. But it is both of those as well. And the bar where Morgan Wallen threw that drink off the rooftop, that is owned by Rob's favorite artist, Eric Church.
Yeah.
And they now are paying tribute to that incident by serving a cocktail that comes with a little chair floating at the top. The cocktail is called The Chair, and it's got, raspberry vodka and soda and a couple other things.
But real country music fans will assume that it's for the George Strait song, The Chair.
The Chair.
Excuse me, but I think you got my chair.
That was a great George Strait.
But anyway, I think, isn't Eric's middle name Needs?
Yep. I don't know.
Eric Needs Church.
Does he? Do you know something about him?
The Jesus? No, I'm
He's
just
kind of a rough neck.
No, I was just anybody named Church. I would have said that.
TJ, did you see the message we got for you yesterday?
No.
On DM?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to read it to you. They pose an interesting question to TJ. We'll do it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too.
So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So my new thing is trendy, comfy two-piece sets. So like a sweatshirt, sweatpants, workout pants, a cute sweatshirt. Wear Playground has all of the comfy, trendy clothes. I'm obsessed with their clothing. I have a few things from them now, and I'm telling you, you have to check it out. It's not only great quality, but they're so comfortable. And the workout pants are not too tight around the waist, which I hate. They don't fall down while you're working out. You're going to love everything Wear Playground has to offer. So check out Wear Playground. Use code TJ for a discount. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ. The TJ Riggins 24/7 Carolina stream is available in the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamond. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
TJ, you say you didn't see this DM come in yesterday afternoon?
I was laid up yesterday when I got home.
You all sick.
I was just laid up.
Nasty feeling. Well, let me start by asking you a hypothetical question. If you were out in public and a little kid walked up to you and said, "Can I use your phone?" What would you say?
How little are we talking?
Under 10.
I would say, well, why do you need to use my phone? Do you need help with something?
I want to call my mom.
So, and then I would call the mom.
You would call. You wouldn't hand over your phone. Okay. That's interesting to point out before I get into this DM. This is what came in yesterday. Hey, TJ, longtime listener. So sorry to hear about Ace. I'm keeping you in my prayers. I wanted to send this over and ask your opinion. I was at this place. I wrote it down because I don't want to give the name of the place. I was at an outdoor shopping plaza when a little girl, she looked to be under 10, asked to use my phone. She said she had gotten separated from her mom and didn't know which store she was in and needed to call her. So I let her use it, and she made a call and sounded like she was talking to somebody. She thanked me and said her mom was in Lululemon and headed off in the direction that I knew the store was in. Out of curiosity, I just watched her walk away, and she walked to the store and then walked right past it.
Yeah.
I didn't chase her down because I knew how creepy it would be for a man in his mid-30s to be running after a little girl. So I don't know. I don't know why she didn't go in there where she said her mother was. Has anyone had this happen to you? Have you heard of anything like this? I don't know. I didn't know if I was the victim of some new kind of scam, but I'll definitely think twice about allowing a kid to use my phone again.
Yeah, I would have stayed with her and said, okay, I'll help you find your mom, is what I would do.
You'd go with her.
Yeah, I would say, okay, what is your mom's number? I'll call her. I want to hear the mom on the phone. And I would say, well, your daughter, first of all, I'd say, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Lucy.
Sure.
I'm here with Lucy. She says she got separated from you. Where are you? And I'll help her get back to you.
Yeah, I think I'd probably do the same thing, but not before I read this letter. It wouldn't even have occurred to me if a little kid came up by themselves and said, "Can I borrow your phone to call my mom?" I'd 100. But if it was an adult, I'd go, "Absolutely not." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." But something about a kid. But I never.
Yeah.
That might be
could be a scam. Yeah.
It might be a scam, and following the little girl to go find her mom might be just wrapping you up in it too. You might get mugged or something like that.
Yeah, but. Chances are you're out. It depends on where the place is. I mean, I'm not going to let the little girl lead me down a dark alley at night.
You wouldn't?
Just over here. Keep coming. She's over here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you're at an outdoor shopping area thing.
Yeah, like a high-end place. So he didn't think anything suspicious of it. Now,
or I would either I'd try to find a police, a security guard or something.
Do you think Tech D Rob would have had the same reaction you did? Like,
no, he would have run away from the little girl. He wouldn't have talked to her at all.
I think you're right.
He would act like he couldn't hear her.
You think he would just blatantly ignore her?
I don't have my phone.
I don't believe in phones.
So I guess there are scammers out there, but try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe
I wouldn't have thought scam first. My first concern as a superhero would have been for the little girl's safety.
Yeah.
And getting her connected with her mom.
You've got a long history of dealing with the public in traumatic situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a first responder, actually.
You're basically a first responder. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Riggins' Weekend Review Song is next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you need anything when it comes to real estate, then you have to talk to our friends, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Why? Because they're the experts when it comes to anything real estate. They even fly all over the world and teach other people how to do what they do. Jody and I have always used the Temple team, and we love every one of them. Yes, even Kent Temple, and he and I get on each other's nerves from time to time, but still love each other. Make sure you tell them you heard about it from us. Go to tjriggins.com/Temple team for the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, I'm Riggins, and I'm not a foot freak like those weirdos on the internet, but I am a freak about footwear. My dad sold socks for decades, and I know everything about feet. I'm not kidding. And now I'm super excited to tell you about Tico Socks, one of the most eco-friendly outdoor brands in the world. Tico socks are designed for all your adventures, running, walking, hiking, skiing, cycling. Experience the comfort and durability of Tico socks on your next adventure. Head over to tjriggins.com/deals and use promo code TJ to save 15% off your Tico socks order.
The TJ Riggins Show is available on our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV. Watch it anytime you want thanks to Ritual Zero Proof Spirits without the alcohol. Get the best discounts you'll find anywhere. 16% off with the code TJ at checkout. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for 16% off Ritual Zero Proof.